Right, so when it comes to freedom of speech, the issue of the Cameroon president is not to be left out. Good. So the Cameroon authorities has put in a ban on all media stations and not to talk or discuss anything that has to do with the health of Mr. Paul Biya, the president of Cameroon. Ebusia, make sure you like, you subscribe, you are not notification button. So there be a video be drop, and you will be the first person to watch. I mean, you miss person. So this report came after news speculating around say Mr. Paul Biya, the president of Cameroon, is not well. To the extent say ebimu kompo can say or ebimu tagging say or a dead person and on. So it got the Cameroonians worried, seeking to know the whereabouts of Mr. Paul Biya. Now enumna say the interior minister of Cameroon, Paul Atinga Edebetwa Bontin say all this news now about Bontina Manfonye Bikano. It is affecting the health of the president. And you know, omu puti banned on all media stations. Kase emo bia enka anything about the health of their presidents. Na sisi oni omo kase kompono president nkompo oni Cameroon or UK private stay ewo UK ache se origin home. Ebushwe video no.
The government of Cameroon has banned the media from discussing the health of President Paul Biya. The ban came amid speculation into the health of the 91-year-old president who has not been seen in public for about 1 month now. His last public appearance was on September 8th when he left China's capital, Beijing, after attending the China-Africa Summit. His absence has triggered speculation, with reports whose sources aren't clear suggesting that the president is unwell. On Wednesday, October 9th, Cameroon's Minister of Territorial Administration, Paul Atanga announced a ban on media discussion of President Biya's health, saying in a statement, the head of state is the principal institution of the republic and discussions on his condition are a matter of national security. Atanga added, all discussion in the media on the president's condition is therefore officially banned. The minister also conveyed the message to all regional governors, terming it highly urgent. In his statement, Atanga said anyone who violates the order will face the full force of the law. The regional governors have been directed to create monitor cells to track content in private media, including social networks. Though Atanga did not state the charge a suspect would be arraigned on, previous cases involving the media and members of the public were prosecuted using Cameroon's 2010 cybersecurity laws. Section 78, subsection 1 of the law says a person who publishes or propagates information without being able to attest its veracity or prove that the said piece of information is true shall face between 6 months to 2 years in prison or a fine ranging from 5 million Central African francs, an equivalent of $8,300 to 10 million Central African francs or $16,700. The offender may also face jail time plus fine. Subsection 2 says the said penalties shall be doubled where the offense is committed with the aim of disturbing public peace. On Tuesday, October 8th, Cameroon's Communication Minister René Emmanuel Sadi moved in to quell anxiety over Biya's whereabouts, terming reports about the president's alleged ailment as pure fantasy. Biya's office thereafter issued a statement saying the president is in excellent health and that he is working and attending to his affairs in Geneva City in Switzerland. According to Cameroonian officials, Biya will return home in the coming days. Opposition parties and civil society groups in Cameroon had been seeking an update on the health status and whereabouts of the president. After his China trip, Biya did not take part in the subsequent United Nations General Assembly session in New York or a summit of French-speaking countries in Paris. Reuters news agency reported that African ministers who were expecting Biya in France were equally surprised by his absence. Having spent nearly nearly 42 years of his lifetime as head of state, Biya is Africa's second longest serving president today. He comes behind 82-year-old Equatorial Guinea's
Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo,
who has been president for 40.
Good, but after this report about Bontino, some of the Cameroon media stations NTS how and as be identity na chese was a mpenifo ekasa etrom because freedom of speech baby they cannot give a report without talking about their president's health or seeking to know the whereabouts their president. Even if say I will say president or UK Jenna Homia, let us know, give us more details as to whether he's okay and as if he's not okay. Because you can't just come and tell us, say, okay, I'm putting a ban on all media stations and not to talk about the president. No, Okasana, it is going to be disturbing. They are going to find it difficult delivering information to the public. So they need more clarification as to whether the news about Bontino is true and as if it's true. Other than that, they have no other choice than to continue talking about the health of the president. Good. And through this, I'm as a president or miss a lot of international meetings. A lot of international meetings. I'm as a hard dream part as a Cameroon for this is really happening. And do you know, sir, the president already 91 years. What now for sorry, over 41 years, 41 years. With the president for 41 years. So you can just imagine. Ebusia aha authentic plus studio. Make sure so like you subscribe. Oh yeah, now I turn notification button so that video drop and you'll be the first person to watch.